Many people aspire to obtain more than just financial stability throughout their lives. And whether they're planning to start their own business, become a leader, or invest shrewdly, they aim to get rich. Although you might think that getting rich is an impossible dream, the truth is that anyone can do it. However, you need some skills to turn that dream or goal into reality. So, this video is all about top skills that can help you make money and become a millionaire in no time at all. Before we begin, kindly like the video, tap the subscribe button and the notification icon so you don't ever miss any of our informative videos. Now, let's begin, shall we? 1. Making good investments. When you are planning to get rich, you must have the ability to make good investments, as this will allow you to grow your money passively and continuously, even while you are focusing on other projects. However, it can be challenging to make the decisions necessary to invest well. Luckily, it is possible to learn good investment skills. There are a lot of online sources that can train you and help you grow your wealth, and even help you own your own property one day. The great part is that they provide step-by-step guides on identifying good, suitable investments. 2. Decision making. If you plan to get rich in your lifetime, you need to be able to make snap decisions that always go in your favor. If you waver when making a crucial decision about an investment or your business, you may find that the opportunity is no longer there once you've made up your mind. Not only this, but you must know enough about your investments and your industry to make the right decisions every time. To become a better decision maker, you should consider offering yourself to lead projects that will enable you to practice this skill. In addition, consider making a list to help you weigh your options and connect with others who may be able to give you advice. In complement to this skill, you should ensure that you're constantly conducting research into the industry you work in and the financial climate. 3. Motivation. You will never make money by simply waiting around for opportunities to come to you. And to get rich, you need to be proactive and constantly work towards gaining the wealth you desire. To do this, you need to have ample motivation, as this can help you progress and stay focused. Without motivation, you may find that your goals end up abandoned and that you may find that you give up more quickly. To increase your motivation, you should ensure that you get enough sleep and that you eat and drink enough, take short breaks, set achievable goals, and increase your positive thinking. The journey to wealth is littered with disappointment. If you're the kind of person who needs other people's approval to move you, then this journey may not be for you. You're in it alone, so you need to be able to motivate yourself to overcome the obstacles in your mind that makes it seem like you can't do it. 4. Great communication. There is one skill that most millionaires have in common, and that is great communication. Excellent communication skills can allow you to convince and persuade others to collaborate with you, invest in your company, or give you the connections that you need to get rich quickly. You should make sure that you're both an excellent verbal and written communicator, and stand your ground when speaking in public. This can then ensure that you can hold audiences in the palm of your hand, which is especially important if you intend to get rich by developing and selling innovative products. To improve your communication skills, you should practice as much as possible. Get feedback from others, watch how others communicate, and dissect what makes their communications so engaging, and make sure that you can practice your listening skills too. 5. Ability to learn continuously. If you're not constantly open to learning, you may find that you're unable to keep up with the world and how it is progressing, which can hinder your attempts to make money. Therefore, learning continuously is particularly important if you want to make the right investments, or if you want to run a modern and forward-thinking business. It would help if you considered reading journals and industry publications that can keep you up to date and develop your research skills online. To help you learn better, you should work out what type of learner you are, make learning interesting, and ensure that you learn from others around you and official sources. 6. Willpower. Although you might not believe it, willpower is a skill that you can develop, and it is vital to anyone who wants to make money. Willpower is important as it will stop you from squandering your money on frivolities and goes hand in hand with resilience, which can prevent you from failing at the first hurdle, such as if you come head to head with a challenge that at first seems impossible. Willpower will give you the tools that you need to keep moving forward, and stop making decisions that lead to short-term gratification, which can be detrimental to your long-term goals. You can increase your willpower by rewarding yourself often, by putting temptations out of sight and mind, and by visualizing what you want. 7. Confidence. To be as rich as you have always dreamed about, you need confidence. Confidence will help you get the promotion that you've always dreamed about, to believe in your ability to start up your own business, and it can help you network with others that could be integral to your success in the future. To get rich, you need to believe that you can do so. You can boost your confidence by focusing on your achievements and your talents, by connecting with people who build you up, and by looking after your body and your health, such as by eating a healthy diet and regularly exercising. 8. Organization. To get rich, it is paramount that you are as organized as possible, as this can help you keep track of your financial situation, manage important documents, and stick to deadlines. To be more organized, you should keep your work area tidy. Write down important information in an easily accessible place. Stick to completing one task at a time, and write down your priorities for each day. If you are not naturally an organized person, there are many digital tools and software applications that can help you. For example, try out calendar and note-taking apps for your mobile phone to get you started on the right track. 9. Discipline. Success isn't a sprint, but a marathon. It finds those with the ability to put one foot in front of the other, no matter the obstacles on the way to the finish line. If you don't have the discipline to stay true to your vision, you're probably not going to hit your goals. Discipline means you'll take care of the most important tasks relating to your long-term goals before getting distracted by anything else. It means every day you commit to closing the distance between your reality and your target. 10. Emotional intelligence. Getting rich is not about memorizing some theory or formula. It's about learning how people think and what they need or want, and then using that information to bridge the gaps. That makes emotional intelligence an important tool in business and life. Being rich is not about regurgitating information, but connecting the dots in the real world and finding ways to build a business on what you come up with. 11. Maintaining focus. Technology has made it almost impossible to remain focused. With all sorts of fun distractions, it isn't easy to pursue your goals at the expense of other activities that feel good in the moment. You're setting yourself up for a life of mediocrity if you chase after every fleeting thing. 12. Play the long game. We tend to do things that impact our immediate future. We study because we have an exam the following week, and we go to bed early to get a fresh start the next day. But for lasting success, we must work hard today for a fabulous future. 10 years might sound so far away right now, but time passes much faster than we think. So take action now to find success later. 13. How to sell. Selling is all about rationalized persuasion. You can't avoid it if you're looking to be successful. Selling is about proving that whatever you're offering is worth exchanging for money. People will trade their money for things they find more valuable than the money they'll have to spend. 14. Reading. Successful people read a lot. It works for them because they're able to gather information on a range of things in a couple of days or weeks. So pursue literature that correlates with your goals. 15. Financial management. If you can't manage small finances, how will you manage lump sums of wealth? One of the most outstanding skills rich people have is the ability to budget, make good financial decisions, and spend within their limits. We've covered multiple topics on financial management, so make sure you view our other informative videos on the topic. Your ability to get rich is based on your skill set and what you do with it. From leading others and making decisions in a business, to putting your point across to a group of people who can determine your future, both soft and hard skills could make the difference between stable finances and your future wealth. Suppose you believe that you do not have all the important skills that I've talked about. In that case, there are many ways that you can boost your skill set and learn new skills, from taking useful courses to simply putting yourself out there and practicing the skill in question until you're perfect. Then, with these important skills under your belt, you'll be able to start making the money that will set you up for life. The world is not short of people who want to be rich, but very few are willing to put in the work required. As a result, being wealthy largely boils down to your skills and attitude, and it hardly ever happens overnight. There are no shortcuts. But while there's no push button for instant wealth, there are skills you can work on developing to improve your odds of striking it rich. That's all for today, so thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, it means you enjoyed the video. We hope you gained some knowledge. If you haven't liked our page yet, what are you waiting for? We have amazing content that will help you grow and build your life, so make sure to check out our other videos. With that said, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.